If the task at hand requires power and stamina, there's only one dish for you, pasta alla puttanesca.
Shh. We are going to be a little bit naughty today. We're going to make a naughty dish. Pasta alla puttanesca. Pasta alla puttanesca is another quick, amazing pasta dish full of flavors. And the origins are either from Naples or the regions around Rome. Although I really like the Napoletani story a bit better. And I'll tell you in a minute. But the ingredients for these recipes are olive oil, canned tomatoes, we're going to have some lovely capers, some black olives, this absolutely optional, some anchovies, garlic, chili and parsley. So first things first, we're going to add some flavor to the oil. So on the pan, good amount of olive oil, garlic. So these are 3 cloves cut in half. And then I'm going to take the stems of the parsley, because we don't throw away anything in the kitchen, and we put it there. Stir about, and this is to give some good lovely aromas to the oil. What happens? We're going to prepare the chili. So now I'm going to tell you why I think the Napoli story is a lot better. So, a bit embarrassing to say, legend has it that this is a dish that started in the Spanish quarters in Naples. And back in the days, the Spanish quarters were naughty quarters. And there were houses where gentlemen used to go meet ladies. And rumor has it that there was a chef that used to prepare this pasta with lots of chili, lots of garlic, lots of energy, to give energy to the two lovers. And I think that's quite, it's quite a funny story, isn't it? So because of that, the flavors of this dish are strong flavors. You got the olives, you got the anchovies, you got the capers. And by the way, for the anchovies, the Napolitan version actually doesn't have them. When you go a little bit up towards Rome, that's where we put the anchovies. So absolutely optional, but I like it, so we're going to do it like this today. When you're using chili for the first time, and this is the case for me, you need to taste how spicy they are so you can kind of regulate better. Alright. Whoa! Okay, this is a spicy one, so we're just going to put 1.5. We want some kick, but we still want to be able to taste. Alright, that's enough for us. I took away some of the seeds, that's ultimately what a lot of the spices from. You know, I always tell you to be very careful when we are frying up onions. We don't want it to burn, otherwise everything gets thrown away. In this specific case, we're going to cook it for just a touch longer than we would normally, just because we want that extra kick of garlicky here. So we're going to use this little tiny tongue that my daughter plays in her toy kitchen with to just keep moving them around. And once they're golden brown, then we start removing them. So the garlic and the parsley stems have flavored the oil. Now this oil is tasting amazing. Let's switch it off and let it cool down just a touch. So now we're going to take my little anchovies and I'm just going to cut them just coarsely, just easier. And now that the oil is a little bit colder, let's put the anchovies and the chili. Using this thing is actually a really dumb idea. Let's do the old-fashioned way. Alright, that's fancy and more practical. So the oil is still warm, but it's a bit colder than before. And what we want to do is that we want to squash all the anchovies. You don't want to taste the little anchovies in your mouth, the little piece of anchovy. So we're just gonna let it melt and incorporate with the oil. By the time this is done, you're not even gonna see a little piece of anchovies. It's just gonna be a little kicker when you eat it. The last 3 ingredients. So tomato, canned tomato, and we don't like to waste anything, so we're just gonna add a little bit of water, get up all the juices from it. Of course, make everything dirty. My wife's gonna kill me as usual. And capers, all the capers go in. And then some beautiful, very tasty black olives. Let's not be stingy. Let's put a few of this. If you like, you can cut them in half. I don't bother. So we're gonna squash this. And notice how I've not put any salt. That's because both the capers and the olives are salt in its own right. So is the anchovy. So let's get this to cook for a bit, and then we're just gonna address what to do with the sauce. So you should all know by now that a sauce like this can cook in 15 minutes. Put the lid on, we avoid making a mess, and we're going to turn it from time to time. In the meantime, we boil the pasta and we get ready for the next step. Water is boiling, you know what to do. We add salt, and today we're going to make this lovely penne rigate. Check how big they are. So anyway, I saw this in the cupboard, it's like perfect for this. So off they go. And let's go check out the sauce. Off the heat. It's quite
So this is totally cooked. Let's give this a taste for salt. What's a bit of chili? Let's not do that.
Whoa, that's a strong one. Good.
So let's add some salt. A little pinch. And now let's also add some parsley at this point. A little parsley goes in. Let's give this a mix. Oh, the smell. Oh, it's amazing. So the sauce is ready, and with the pasta cooking, we got a few seconds to spare, and I hope you're enjoying the video. I guess if you're still here, you are. So please put a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. It's always great to have new subscribers and new likes, and please comment. I think it's so fun when people comment. So let's continue. We're a couple of minutes away from being cooked, so the pasta is still quite hard. So we take it out, and we're gonna finish cooking it in here. We'll take some of the gorgeous pasta water with us. Let's mix this up and let's finish the cooking in the pan. Let's add some of the cooking water. The smell is amazing. I love this dish. And here we have it. Let's give this a taste. This one is an energy booster. So we made some naughty pasta. Pasta alla Puttanesca. Tastes amazing. It's quick. It's easy. So go and do it. And buon appetito.